Edie's Wild Vegas Adventure, The Cat Who Broke the Bank. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house lived Edie, a mischievous cat with a knack for chaos and a side hustle in world domination. She was a sassy furball who loved knocking things off shelves and chasing laser pointers. When her mom left on a business trip, Edie was left in the care of Crazy Jimmy, a human tornado who thought cream in the ear cured ear infections. "This is not what I signed up for," Edie meowed, but she was about to get the adventure of her 9 lives. Crazy Jimmy, a cross between a mad scientist and a stand-up comedian, decided to take Edie to Las Vegas. "You're my lucky charm," he declared, packing catnip, a feather boa, and a suitcase full of questionable decisions. Edie rolled her eyes but secretly couldn't wait to see the chaos unfold. In Vegas, they checked into Caesar's Palace, where Edie was treated like royalty. "I could get used to this," she purred, lounging on a velvet pillow. Their first stop was the slot machines. Crazy Jimmy whispered, "Bring me luck, little one," and pulled the lever. Bells and whistles erupted, showering them with coins. Edie meowed triumphantly, and Crazy Jimmy did a victory dance so bad it attracted a crowd. They hit the strip, where Edie chased pigeons, befriended a magician's rabbit, and tried her paw at blackjack. Crazy Jimmy had to keep her on a tight leash, but he couldn't stop laughing as she swiped chips from the dealer. "You're a natural, Edie," he said, as if this was normal. Next, they stumbled upon a group of Elvis impersonators. Edie, mesmerized by their sparkly jumpsuits, pranced around meowing hound dog. The crowd went wild, and Crazy Jimmy snapped a photo caption, "Elvis has left the building, and so has my sanity." Enter Lucky Larry, a gambler who claimed Edie had the luck of 1,000 leprechauns. "Always bet on the underdog," he said, pointing at her. Crazy Jimmy nodded like this made perfect sense. They also met showgirls Glitter and Glamour, who declared Edie a star and invited her to join their act. Edie strutted on stage in a sequined collar, thinking, "I was born for this." But trouble was brewing. Big Tony, a shady casino boss, wanted Edie to work for him. "No way, buddy," Crazy Jimmy said, scooping her up. Big Tony sent his goons after them, leading to a wild chase through Vegas. They dodged golf carts, hid in a fountain, and commandeered a wedding limo. "This is the craziest thing I've ever done," Crazy Jimmy panted. "And I once tried to ride a unicycle through a car wash." With the help of Lucky Larry, Glitter, Glamour, and the Elvis impersonators, they outsmarted Big Tony. In a final showdown, Edie used her lucky charm powers to help Crazy Jimmy win a high-stakes game against the villain. Big Tony fled and Vegas was safe. As their adventure ended, Crazy Jimmy and Edie celebrated with their friends. They'd saved Vegas, made a fortune, and created memories that would last a lifetime. "You're the best partner in crime," Crazy Jimmy said, scratching her behind the ears. Edie purred, thinking, "I'm definitely the star of this story." With pockets full of winnings and hearts full of laughter, they returned home ready to share their tale. Edie would always be remembered as the little kitty who broke the bank and stole the show.